Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here as what will now be known as the Bangcast. This will be episode 3, so throw all of our previous numbers and everything out of the window in particular. I'm, of course, Gregor Guy, joined here by Mr. Cuz and Mr. Casey. Now, we got a interesting topic of discussion here today on the Bangcast. We're going to talk about what each of us would do in the event of a zombie apocalypse. So, when we were tossing around this idea and everything, there were discussions that were already had. I believe we need to start off, first of all, identifying what type of realistic, zombie apocalypse and everything it is. So, I'll go ahead and toss that over to you first, Mr. Casey. How do you think we should define the general state of the world?
I think first and foremost, in any situation when you're going to be in a war or a fight or any kind of generalized subject like that, the most important thing is knowing your enemy.
Okay.
So, what kind of zombies are we fighting? Are we fighting really fast zombies that run quick?
Right.
Are we fighting slow zombies?
Right.
That are...
And I mean, we really didn't decide anything, but I propose this. Are they like DayZ zombies, or are they like Walking Dead zombies? Because that would kind of make preparation and everything slightly different. So
I think that we should state which one we're going to focus on.
Right, and that's exactly what we wanted to. I wanted to clarify anyway at the beginning.
I want to go with slow, clumsy.
More like Walking Dead zombies.
Walking Dead zombies.
Okay.
Zombies. That's
I'm all right with that. What do you think?
I'm cool with that too. There's also another option. Like, are they still self-aware, kind of like a rabies type of zombie, where they're fast even at the beginning, and as they start to decay. You know what I mean? There's other options there. Like, imagine being self-aware.
And realistically, that's the problem. What is the situation that we are thrust into, basically?
Right.
So, I mean, and then, because, I mean, realistically, that's going to change
how we
a lot of stuff.
So, but I think if we mix it together or something like that, I think we're gonna go off to. If we focus on one thing, it's going to be easiest. I think if we want to do another episode on like a faster style type zombie or something like that, that's fine. But I think just for this conversation alone, we should focus on one type of zombie.
I 100% agree. And just remember, if you want us to do a different type of zombie apocalypse episode, let us know down in the comments below. And remember to like, share,
subscribe,
hit that bell button.
Alright, good enough. So, okay, just to clarify, basically, we're going with like Walking Dead, kind of like style zombies.
Like Brain Dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I mean, I'm alright with that.
Okay, since we know our enemy now we need to know how best to defend ourselves. What kind of weapons or objects would we use to protect ourselves? So I already know what I would want, weapon-wise. So does anybody else want to go first before I tell you what just the correct answer is?
In your opinion?
In my opinion, right.
Well, okay. I'll go ahead and say that. All right, if we're doing like our enemy with the Walking Dead style zombies and everything, I'm going machete. Gives you a little bit of reach. You can. I mean, they're slow moving, so you'll be able to hack and slash.
Are we picking one weapon?
I've got a kit. I've got a basic kit.
I'm talking like a main weapon. Obviously, secondary, you probably want a knife. I don't necessarily think.
So you want to say primary weapon first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your primary weapon's a machete.
Yeah. I would go machete and secondary a knife. I mean, that's also if I don't have like I guess probably like a crossbow available.
Okay, so you're going machete, knife, crossbow.
Right. Well, I mean, crossbow would probably be out there like running around like Darrow and shit.
You still have to load.
Bad motherfucker.
Yeah, I think crossbow's a little slow of a weapon.
Maybe
Personally, in
bow
my
and arrow
opinion,
or something.
That's true, but there are situations where it could come in handy.
right.
A stealthy
Just saying.
sniper.
But yeah, probably machete. I think machete would be number one.
What kind of weapon would you go with? Primary
Samurai sword.
samurai sword. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
What
Didn't even
else?
think about that.
For my secondary,
Yeah.
I would go crossbow for my secondary, just for the long shots, silent. Or a bow and arrow. Something that is lethal and makes little noise. Blow dart gun. Whatever.
Well, I personally didn't limit myself to just 2 or 3 weapons. I want a basic kit that can handle all situations, basically. First of all, my primary weapon would be a 9mm pistol. I realize that that you would have to find ammo, but I picked 9mm pistol because
That's the only reason I didn't go gun.
I realize that because it's the most common type of ammo that you're going to find in any house, anywhere you go, you're going to find 9mm pistol ammo. My secondary weapon is going to be a .22 rifle, and I picked a .22 rifle because in a survival situation, you're going to want to be able to carry a lot of ammo, and a .22 ammo, if you ever had it, is very light. I could carry probably a couple hundred boxes, not a couple hundred boxes, but boxes with hundreds of ammo in my pack, and I would be perfectly comfortable carrying that amount of ammo. And not only am I probably not gonna use that too much on zombies, but in the survival situation that I'm gonna need food, squirrels, rabbits, small game, pretty much anything that I need to eat. And my third weapon would be a knife. Just a basic knife, because I don't really want to have. I mean, he did say he would want a knife along with his machete. But if you're up close, if the zombies get up close and you're trying to fight them off, a knife has a small area to work with, and you could stab very close range.
Right. Well, on top of that, I'm thinking versatility because as you were talking about, hunting food and everything, you're going, animals, you're going to need to skin an animal.
Yeah,
so,
basically a knife. Yeah.
You're going to need a knife.
Now my optional weapon is as well a 5.56 rifle. 5.56 is the most common rifle ammo that you're going to find, and you're going to be able to hunt larger game with that and fight off zombies.
Ken's basically going to war.
I mean,
guns.
You're gonna need it's basically gonna be a war. You're fighting for your life the whole time.
A lot of noise with all that weaponry you got.
That's true.
And also on top of that, he's already carried 3 weapons.
Yeah.
I mean,
And hundreds of rounds in his backpack.
I'm only carrying.
How good are you at running and endurance, bro?
You certainly don't need to have a lot. I mean, like I said, the 5.56 ammo. I'm not going to need a lot of it, to be honest with you, because it's only going to be for specific situations. I'm going to need more pistol ammo, which 9mm is not really that heavy of an ammo, and .22, which is one of the lightest ammos. So I'm going to say that I'm carrying probably about maybe 50 pounds of ammo, and slung two weapons and a pistol on my hip. So I feel like I'm comfortable carrying that.
That's just ammo and stuff, though.
Right.
That's not like your 10 or...
Right, I'm comfortable carrying